Hello, welcome to another 10-minute, what's it called again? The Mamemeister 10-minute mashup. Excuse me. This game is called Formula 1 by CRL on the ZX Spectrum. Now, it's probably not a game that a lot of people are familiar with. Now, there's a slight story to this game. Back in the day, I had, back in the 80s, you could only afford one computer. There's none of this having multiple computers, unless you're very, very rich. But I didn't know anybody that had more than one computer. Let's just progress with this while I'm talking. So yeah, I had a Commodore 64, and I don't mind admitting, guys, back then I thought that the Spectrum was rubbish. I really did. I thought it was. I didn't think it was rubbish, but I thought compared to the Commodore 64, it was a poor computer. Now I own several Spectrums now, and I know that's not the case. The Spectrum is a really, really lovely little machine. If it wasn't for the Spectrum, you wouldn't have. I'll have to do. You wouldn't have the computer industry we've got now. I mean, the Spectrum, there's some delightful games in the Spectrum, no question of it. So anyway, yep, back in the 80s I didn't like the Spectrum. I thought it was rubbish in comparison to my fantastic Commodore 64 with its arcade sound effects, sprites, smooth scrolling, awesome sound, music, etc. So anyway, one day my mate Grant, he had a Spectrum, and one day we decided we would swap computers for a day. He would take my Commodore, let's see, and I would take his Spectrum. So we did that. We swapped computers, and then I went back home, and I had all his games. I had all the good games: Mamemeister, Night Lore, Batman, all these things. But I happened across this game, this Formula 1, loaded it up, and the next 6 or 7 hours just vanished into thin air. I remember playing this, loading it up at night time, and I played it right through the night. It was probably the school holidays or something, I don't know, I might have been at school the following day, but I played it for maybe 6-7 hours without stopping, right through the night. Needless to say, I was shattered the following morning. But yeah, this game, the nearest game I could compare it with would be probably Football Manager, if that makes sense. You basically manage a Formula 1 team. Now you can see there, the names right away give it away. It has been an 80s game. Niki Lauda, Alain Prost, Nelson Piquet, is it Renier New, Keke Rosberg, Ayrton Senna, God bless him, etc, etc. So yeah, you basically pick a team you want to drive for. You can be a driver. You've got so much money. It's just like Football Manager. You've got so much money. There's my balance, 903,000. You can, you can pay for the services of a what do you call it? A racing driver, and you can also upgrade your car, etc. So anyway, let's press keys A to Z. Like anything, you can go for the most really, really good. Let's go for Rainier New. I need to pick another one as well. Yes, you can have 2 cars on the go at once. Press 0 for no selection or any other key. I don't want to pick another second driver, I'm just going to go for 1. So there you go, it basically rates my car at the moment. My car driver is really good. Obviously I've got Rainier New, who's a good driver. Power, car, crew, etc. are all rubbish. So what you need to do is try and upgrade it. So I'll spend a bit of money. Press B to buy new engine, press I to improve. Now when I played this back then, I always thought it's better to, let's go for £250,000. Go for, come on. Hey, there we go. Now your car's got to be, you can see there, overall efficiency, your car's got to be at least 50% efficient to actually take part in the race. If you don't take part in the race, you've got to sit and watch. Car. Okay. So how do we do this again? You need to excuse me, guys. Again, I'm bent over here trying to press the keyboard. Press C to continue. Oh, I don't believe it. I've just... Damn it. That was stupid. Ah, man. Alright, anyway. I can't do anything about it. So, what we now need to do, this is now the Brazil Grand Prix. Oh, I've just noticed I've not got the sound plugged in. Not that there's a lot of sound in this game, but there's something. Let's try and plug it in here. I'm playing it on a real Spectrum. It's a Spectrum Plus 2. Where's that? There we go. Yeah, and what you then get is you get the race played out in front of you. Now it probably looks a bit shit, but believe you me, when you've actually got a player, when you've actually got a car in the race, it's quite exciting. Unfortunately, I foolishly pressed C to continue, and my car wasn't even 50%. It wasn't even didn't even have a 50% rating, so I wasn't able to take part in it. So I do apologise. We'll just need to sit and watch this just now and play no further part. Now, if you think that the sound of the cars sounds a bit like a farting noise, it's because the sound of the cars sounds a bit like a farting noise. You can see there, position 1 is car 9, car 2 is 0.6 of a second behind. I don't remember the sound effects being quite so farty noise. I mean, I played this on a ZX 48K, and it was obviously the wee buzzer sound, so it's slightly different. It's a bit of a bugger. I'll have to sit and wait for this to finish. But yeah, this game, I absolutely loved it. It was the perfect example of a game with poor graphics, poor sound, really nothing to sell the game on at all, but I loved in fact the funny thing was, I was going to say I loved Football Manager. You know what, I probably did have Football Manager at that point. I loved Football Manager, and of course when I started playing this game, I just loved it. It's a bit like, it's like watching a horse race. You're watching your car, seeing how far, if it can hold its own, if you can get a win. And you can see there at the bottom, it gives you a sort of rough commentary of what's going on. Keke Rosberg is the leader. Brundle, that was a gearbox failure, I think it was. So Rosberg with McLaren. McLaren spun after shunt. Track report, drizzle and track is wet. So what would have to happen is you can come in and change your tyres, and you actually operate your pit crew, which is quite funny. Engine sick coming into pits. You can see at the bottom, I mean, actually the speed at which the cars and the order they pass on the screen is actually accurate. The car that's in first place, here we go, that wasn't too bad. Lovely animation. Hey! Yeah, I can't get over how much I love this game. So, Keke Rosberg was the winner. Hooray! Right, here's hoping I can take part. See, you can even print the screen out. Press T to print out the screen. No, I don't want to print out the screen. Right, let's go again. Oh, I don't believe it. The bloody power has moved down even though I didn't even use the car. So I've now only got 682,000. So what I want to do here, buy new engine again. That's a pain in the neck. 230,000 I'll go for. Come on, go up. Right, okay. Now what I need to do, car, enter, buy new chassis, yep. I always found that upgrading never seemed to do anything. Now, I'm being rather foolish here, I'm virtually spending all my money. Right, 56, you can see there I've now got a 56 efficiency. So last thing is the crew. Buy new crew. Okay, that's probably not quite the right term to use. Let's go for 200,000. That should take us right up. Hey, 74. Right, that's better. So, what am I running here now? Right, South Africa Grand Prix, dry track, dry but rain forecast. Right, okay, that's fine. Now this is where you get to pick what tyres you put on. Now it said dry but rain forecast. So do I go with slicks or do I go? I'm going to go for intermediates. And obviously these intermediates. Right, where am I about? Rainier new number 11, the yellow one. So that's where we're going to be cheering on, guys. 75 laps of the South African Grand Prix. Here we go. So you don't actually do anything until you go into pits. You don't have any involvement. This is just watching, and that's what I loved about this game. Here we go. Oh, up to 4th, I think. 5th or 4th, I think. Number 11. 5th. Up to 5th place. Going down to 6th. No, I think I've moved up again. I'm still on 6th at the moment. Ah, bollocks, you can see there I'm limping in. Engine sick coming into pits. Damn it. Right, I'm going to go for stick with my intermediates. And this is where you control. You basically control this little guy at the bottom. You run round. And it's all against the clock. So the quicker. And then you need to push it. Go, 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 go! Go! Well, I'm going to be right at the back, obviously. Time spent in pits 25 seconds, dearie me. That would guarantee you last place in a real Formula 1 race. Right, we're way over our 10 minutes, but you know what? I'm going to watch the end of this race. Right, come on, where am I? Jesus, I think I'm in last place. Come on. Well, there's 2 behind me, there's 2 kind of going a bit slow, so hopefully I've moved up a wee bit. Still miles behind. That poor pit stop obviously is going to put pay to my race. The cow's tail, as they say. Well, I'm holding my own, but I'm certainly not. I'm not closing the gap any. Maybe slightly close the gap. Maybe not. Ah, bollocks. I think I'm out. I crashed. Ah well. These are the trials and tribulations of an F1 driver. I crashed. So first I had a blown engine, then I crashed. But yeah, I don't know how this is coming across in the video. You probably think it still looks shite, and yeah, it does look shite. But you know what? If you like things like Football Manager, but with F1 and just watching the race. There's more and more of them getting put out, I think. But it's really addictive. As I said, I played this for easily 5-6 hours in one sitting. We should be coming up soon to the end of the race. I don't know, remember, was it 75 laps or something, I think? Obviously you lose interest when your car's no longer taking part. And you can't, unfortunately, you can't speed it up any. But Yeah, the graphics are, they're functional. That's the word I was looking for earlier. They're functional graphics. I think is it 75 laps. I think. There we go. Excuse me, Stickman. And that's it. Winner Patrese Lotus. That's it, guys. This is Formula 1 by CRL on the ZX Spectrum. Thanks for watching.